All right, everybody. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the audio recording or podcast or whatever you want to call it through a couple of resources that you can use. We already showed you that you could go to your sound recorder on your PC and record the sound. If you go to accessories and go to sound recorder, you can record whatever you want to say inside of there and save the file however you want to save it and then go find it. Usually I save stuff that's due. I save it to my desktop or I save it to a specific folder. Another way is, of course, through your cell phone. You can do a voice memo and then send it to your email or something like that. You can use that way. Or you can use, if you're a Mac person, you can use GarageBand. I won't go into, if you're a Mac person, you'll know what GarageBand is. You'll know how to do that. But if not, then you don't have to worry about that. Windows Movie Maker also lets you record your audio only if you want to, and that's right here by adding videos and photos, or going in and using your webcam to do the video, and then of course you can get rid of the stuff. So the one other one is Audacity, and I'm actually going to be here to just show you what this is. I haven't downloaded it on purpose. You want to go to audacity.org right here, and then get the installer and click on it and run through the install process. Let it run this, and that's one reason why I waited. I'm going to hit the save file. It should move up in your downloads button up here, and you'll be able to click there, and that's the video to download. This may or may not let me download it because I'm at the school, so we'll try to do it and run it. Say yes, I'm English, and then next, and then hit next, and then hit next. And that's just saying in the program files they put it. I do want to create a desktop icon so you can find it later, and then install. It should be a quick install. It's only, I think, a 25 megabyte, so it's not a big deal. So you hit next and launch Audacity, and I'll go ahead and launch it, and I'll tell you about it. So again, this is the normal, helpful tips. If you need it, there's helpful tips in there. Here, it's pretty simple. You hit the record button. If you have a microphone, of course, you need a mic hooked up to the front of your computer or the side of your computer to do that. And you hit record, and just kind of like the sound, you can see how if you go to the sound, let me go back to the sound recorder so you can see kind of this is a little bit more amped up. This is the PC version that you just hit start recording and go. This one lets you adjust mic volumes and kind of overlay the audio and do that. So that's Audacity, and then again you just save your file like a normal file and go find it. So that's Audacity, that's the sound recorder. There's one other way that you can do it. It's an actual podcast. It's called Podbean, and what you do is you go to podbean.com, and this is mine that I have, and when you go there you're going to get to log in with an email and then your own little Podbean. If I go to mine, it's going to say mrtuckerclass.podbean.com, my actual podcast if I want a channel. And this is what you're going to share with me when you get finished, or what you can use for your class or whatever. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard here. And the way that you do this, once you get set up, when you click on Publish Podcast, it's actually going to take you, if you didn't do this before, it's going to take you to your general display and wants you to put your channel title in here. So you have to make up your own channel title. I added a photo. You can add your own photo. And then update options. Once you hit update options, then you'll actually be able to go back to your dashboard. Back to your dashboard and hit publish podcast. And that's where you can choose a file. Notice that they only give you about 50 megabytes of space that's left. So that's for the free version of it. But if you want to start your own podcast, again, you can upgrade. If you hit the upgrade now, here's your price options on it. $3 per month. That gives you 100 megabytes of storage. So if you choose to do that, if you want to do a podcast that your students can maybe link up to or whatever. If not, you got about, the audio files are a little bit smaller, so you can do that. So that's a couple ways to do your podcast, and do that if you want to. I'm going to tell you one more way. It's actually through Zoom. I'll show you about Zoom. When you download Zoom, which is a video recording file, this is all kind of just out there because you're going to get Zoom also. you're going to get this in your documents, a Zoom account set up. And inside of each one of the Zoom recordings that they do, they give you an audio only. But I would suggest when you're doing these to go ahead and just use Podbean, use your sound recorder, download Audacity, and do that. So if you have any questions, I'm right there to answer them. So see you guys later.